All right. So welcome everyone and good morning. So let's start it with the second module today. Okay, so manage data sets and ranges. Here I have some few questions that are most likely repeated and asked frequently in our MOS certification. I have some 5 sheets. So let's go over one by one. The first one, conditional formatting. Okay, so module 2 is about conditional formatting. Apply conditional formatting to the range of cells. They have given the range. To format the cells with a value greater than 15,000, we need to use a green fill. So whenever we see the questions, so first what we'll do in our mind, we will just make sure the key points in that, the keywords in the question, conditional formatting, and then which range we need to cover. So we need to, don't highlight this in the exam, just these are some key points that we need to focus. Okay, format, we need to format. So values greater, so this is very important, greater than or less than or equal to. So this is one important key we should not miss. And then value, and then what we need to use, green fill. In your geometry, they would have already highlighted all this with a bold, right? So during the exam, just once you read the question, so note what are all the important words that we need to complete in solving this task. First, what we need to do, we need to select the range. The range is B2 over G21. So first we select the range. And then we want to go to conditional formatting. In the home tab, styles group, we see this conditional formatting. So we click this down arrow, and then we want to format or highlight. The question is greater than. You might see less than or between. So whatever it is asked in the question, we want to click that. So now in our case, it is just greater than. So these are all some straightforward conditional formatting testing. Simply they will ask you to add the data bar for the range or color scale or icons, or these are all some straightforward. So rarely they will test us to do some configuration. They will provide some values and then they will ask us to do that. In that case, we need to go for new rule. I have one question for that, I think in module 3. Yeah. So I will work on that. Okay. In module 3, I will rarely they will test this one. Otherwise, the conditional formatting will be. I have to hide the video panel. Just give me a second. I have to hide. Okay, I need to hide the floating meeting controls. Okay, it's bothering me at the menu at the top. All right, so now I'm good. All right, so conditional formatting. So let me explain you with some another example. Let's say that in another question in previous module, let's say that they want to change the margin. So what is the direct question here? Change the margin to normal, or change the margin to wide, or change the margin to narrow. So we will simply click this and move to the next question, correct? If they want to test us with the custom margin, then we go custom margin and then we change the values here. Similarly, for conditional formatting also, sometimes directly apply the data bar, solid fill, and the color they will tell. So we can directly do this. Sometimes color scale, icon sets. Rarely they will test the rule also, applying rule also. So I'm going to explain both, okay? So for this particular question, it's a straightforward question, I would say. It's a straightforward. We need to select the range and then just go to conditional formatting. As they clearly mention greater than, we want to just go to greater than. And then what is the value they have provided here? 15,000. We want to enter 15,000. And then we want to do the format green fill. So we click this down arrow and we'll see if we have the green fill. We don't have the green fill. So let's go to custom format. It is not available in this list, right? So we want to go to custom format. And then here we go to fill. They said green field, right? We just click the green and then click OK, OK. So we answer the question. And then sometimes we might see there is already the conditional format. I think I need to select until June, right? I did a mistake. So let's clear this. Clear all rules from the entire sheet. I would have selected B2 to G2. I think I have selected only this area, right? Or maybe the 15,000 is not somewhere here. Yeah, I think 15,000 is not here. That's the reason it's not highlighted. Let's do this. I'm going to make this as 15,000. So this is conditional formatting, right? I'm going to make this as 15,000. So I purposefully added 15,000 to these both area. Okay, this here and here. Let's do this now. Let's select and then conditional formatting, highlight greater than 15,000, correct. So now we have both. We'll do the same format. We apply the same fill and then green, click OK, OK again. So now we have anything. So what is conditional formatting? Even if we change some values here, automatically that formatting should appear. So that is conditional formatting based on certain condition. Let's say that I accidentally typed here 19. It's supposed to be only 14. So let me change it, 14. See here, automatically the formatting is applied to this. So that is condition. Based on certain condition, only highlight the values with green if the value is greater than 15. That is the condition. All right. So now the second question that what we can expect is, already we will see some conditional formatting in the worksheet. They want us to remove it, remove the conditional formatting. Here also we have to be very cautious with this one. Current worksheet, the word current worksheet, okay? Or selected cells. I will explain where it is, okay? So now, remove all conditional formatting rules from the current worksheet. So this is the current worksheet. So first we will see, you don't even have to select this if it is a current worksheet, but I'm going to explain both. We go to conditional formatting. Remove means what? Clear. We want to clear it. Let's go to clear. Here you can see two options here. Clear rules from selected cells or clear rules from entire sheet. In this case, we don't have to worry about the selected cells because the question is from the current sheet. So entire sheet. So click it. So not only the conditional formatting will get removed from here, even in this sheet, if they have used some table here or some of the table here with conditional formatting, everything will get removed. Everything will get removed. So that is current worksheet. Now let's change the question. Remove the conditional formatting only for May and June. Only for May and June, which means I want to select only this. And then I go to conditional formatting, clear, clear rules from selected cells. See here, this will retain. Only this is removed. So that is what we need to be attention in the particular question. Okay, whether they're asking to remove from entire sheet or selected cells. If they provide a selected cell range, we select only that range and then we clear that using this option. Clear rules from selected cells. I hope we got this one right. All right. So now before moving to task number 3, I'm going to remove everything, okay? Because here I'm going to explain another conditional formatting method. So let me clear everything from these selected cells. Clear rules from selected cells. So everything is clear now. Let's move on to question number 3. Apply the gradient fill blue data bar conditional formatting style to the sales data in the range. They have provided the range. So here we know just go from the backward. That will be very easy in questions like this. Conditional formatting, range. First we select the range and then we move from here. I go to conditional formatting and then data bar, gradient, filled with blue. Conditional formatting. This time it's data bar. It's gradient filled with blue data bar. So hover your mouse. So this is blue data bar. So just slowly hover your mouse. This is a red data bar. So this is light blue data bar. So be very careful. This is light blue or this is just blue data bar. What they said for me? They said apply the gradient fill blue data bar, just blue data bar. Okay. Here also you need to see if it is gradient fill or solid fill. Let's say
Yes.
if it is a solid fill, then we want to go to the second section. This one, solid fill. Here also you can see same thing, blue, light blue, everything. Okay. Gradient, solid. So just go over the question and then we'll do accordingly. Now, so this is pretty much about the conditional formatting. Okay. Now let's move on to the next topic that is most frequently tested, that is sparkline. So what is a sparkline? We have a three sparkline. We need to insert or apply a sparkline. So insert. In this insert group, we can see the sparkline. Basically, we have three as of now: line sparkline, column sparkline, and win-loss sparkline. So the direct question will be like, insert a line sparkline in cell H2. We want to click H2 to display the January through June sales. We have Jan through June and copy the sparkline down through all remaining rows. We need to copy to all the remaining rows. That's what we need to accomplish in this task. Okay. So we select the cell first, insert sparkline group. We want to insert the line sparkline. We click that. So what is the range that we need to include here? Jan through June sales. So the data range is highlighted here. Make sure the cursor is blinking. Then June over Jan to June, right? Yeah, Jan to June. So we selected that automatically. The range will take here. And then we want to click OK. You can see the line sparkline has been added at the particular cell, like a miniature graph. So now, if you see this in the question, copy the sparkline to the remaining record, then you do the copy, autofill, do the autofill, or else just leave this and move to the next question. Okay. Only if they ask you to copy down to the remaining cells, then you do it. Or else just do only for the cell H2 and then move to the next task. We don't have to complete. So in this case, they asked explicitly to copy down. So we select copy is nothing but the autofill. We do the autofill. That's it. So we completed this task. Now, modify the schedule column so that the time series. So we have a schedule column here so that the time series looks like everything is a time series scheduled for every 15 minutes, right? So 9, 9:15, 9:30, 9:45, 10, 10:45. So the schedule is for every 15 minutes. So what is the question here? We want to change that for every 45 minutes interval. So this is the question. Instead of 15 minutes, we want to do for every 45, 9 to 9:45. We need to do the increment for every 45 minutes. Sometimes the questions will be like this also. The task will be like this. You don't have to do any formulas or function. Already there will be a formula or function that is added. We need to adjust it. We need to modify it. So that is the thing we need to do it. So now it is 15 minutes interval, right? We want to make that to 45 minutes interval. So what function they used? Sequence. In the second module, we'll be learning two functions. One is rand between, another is sequence. So this is testing the sequence kind. In the function, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Four parameters we are using. Okay. So let me explain that. I'm going to open a bracket. what is the first parameter? How many rows we want here? So they made 20, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20 rows they want. And then one column, so only column J. And then what is the next one? What is the start value? Say they put 9, so 9 a.m. And then what is the fourth one? Step. So now they added 0.25. So we are seeing 15, 30, 45, 10. The question is change to 45 minutes time interval. So what I need to adjust here? Can someone help me?
0.75. 0.75.
Okay.
75.
Okay.
Yeah.
Instead of this 25, I want to make it 0.75. Okay. I have added one bracket here, right, to explain. Let me remove that. So let's see now. So 9, 9:45, 10:30, 11:15, 12, 12:45. Good job. Now I want to change uh, for every, let's say, 30 minutes. What I want to change for every 30 minutes?
Yeah. 0.50.
0.50,
Yeah.
0.50. So 9, 9:30, 10, 10, 10:30, 11, 11:30. Correct. So 15 minutes means it is like quarter, right?
Yeah.
You will say 0.25, 15 minutes. 30 minutes, it's half an hour, right? 0.50, 0.50. 45 minutes, point
75.
0.75. So for every 1 hour, no confusion, just you'll make 1 hour, right? Instead of point, you just make it 1 hour.
1.
So 9, 10, 9 o'clock, I'm meeting one person, 10 o'clock, I'm meeting another person, 11, 12, like that. Okay. So sometimes we will get questions like this also. You don't have to apply any formulas or function. Already there will be a function or formula. We need to modify certain things like this. Okay. So we'll put this back. For every 45 minutes means I want to make it 0.75. All right. So what we discussed in this particular sheet, three things. One is about conditional formatting type questions, Sparkline kind of questions, and then one function that is sequence. So we discussed the sequence function. All right. Let's move on to the second sheet. First question, format the range A8 by centering the text across selection and apply the title cell style. So we need to accomplish two tasks here. One is center across selection and another one is applying the title style. So where is the data here? A8 to G8. So A8 to G8. Can someone help me to complete this task? A8 to G8. I already selected. I want to make this text center across selection. Can someone help me?
Margin center.
Merge and center. This one, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this one we have to be very careful. Let me explain that. There is two things here. Merge and center. So though this question looks like merge and center, they don't want to do that. They want to apply center the text. Okay. Center the text
Mhm.
across selection. Center across. So this one they literally want here. Okay. This is some tricky question always.
Mhm.
We get confused in the exam. So when we say this word, okay, we want to do merge and center. But
Center, then center.
yeah, actually they asking center across selection. So where is that
Yeah,
option?
then go to center.
Yeah, alignment group. Yeah,
Alignment group, yeah.
yeah. Go ahead.
And imagine center, you go to center across the line across
Yes. So
in the
we need to
middle.
get this dialog box launcher. Okay. So
Yeah.
we want to click this one. This alignment setting, we want to click. We want to click this. And then in the alignment, in the horizontal, we want to click this center across selection. This one they want. Center across selection. And we want to click this. See here? It will center. The text will get centered, but it won't merge other cells. See here? It won't merge other cells. So this is called center across selection.
Then on a style group, you click the down arrow, cell style. You apply the tile.
Correct. Good job. So there is one more task in this. Thanks, Maria. Yeah, we want to select. We want to select the text, right? So let's select this. And then in the cell styles group, we want to click this. So what style they want? Title. Good job. So we answered both the question. Let's move on to the second one.
Excuse me, Sen.
Yes,
This
yes,
is Carrie.
Yeah, Carrie.
I've lost my video.
What
I
happened?
can't see. I can see you, but I cannot see the
Excel sheet?
yeah.
Everyone seeing the Excel sheet or no?
Yeah, I see.
You are
Yeah.
seeing?
Yes, I see.
Yes.
Okay, maybe you have maximized the video portion, Carrie. Yeah?
I don't understand.
Yeah. So I think the video that is displayed on the left side, right, for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have expanded that. So you are seeing only the video session.
No, I can't see the video section.
So now what you are seeing the Excel sheet, right? No?
No.
So what you are seeing on your screen now?
You. I see you, Sen.
Carrie, do you have two tabs at the top of the video?
At the top of the video? No, there's just one arrow up, pointing up.
At the bottom of the taskbar,
Yeah.
can you switch from Zoom to other window that you open?
I don't follow.
Maybe you have two session open Zoom.
Not.
Okay.
I mean, you can
just
join. I think this is the best way.
This just happened as you were explaining merge and center.
Okay. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to